Hey guys, I just wanted to make a quick video on this 924S that I picked up this weekend. I don't have any plans for it right yet, and I wasn't really expecting to buy another 924S, but the guy said for me to make an offer on it, and I did. He took it, so here we are. I I didn't pay very much for this car at all, and I'm pretty happy because this car is pretty straight. I mean, it's got a few dings in it, but it's not a bad car overall. Even the interior is not too terrible. So I just thought I'd walk around and let you see what it looks like, and I've already put a plate on the front of it because I have these plates sitting around, and I thought it could be a stunt double for my 88 for now. So let's get started. I'm gonna walk around the side here. You can see it's pretty straight. I'm really happy with the purchase of this car so far. It's got what looks to be brand new Kumho tires on it. They're 205/60 series, and these tires alone are probably worth more than what I paid for the car. And you can see the phone dials look pretty nice. We'll walk on around to the back here. Now, someone did spray some paint back here because there's a little ding. I'm guessing that the paint's missing up underneath here, and you see some of the overspray on the decal and some overspray on the lights. I'll try and fix this up. I may try and push this out and Bondo it, and then try and get some matching paint to touch it up and see what we can do with that. I'd really like to make this look as good as possible because that's really the only thing that I see on the car that looks terrible. And again, got the Kumhos on this side, and we'll look at the interior for a moment. You see the driver's seat doesn't look too terrible. It has, you know, a rip. You're gonna find a rip in every seat, but I think I can do something with that. I can live with it too. It's not too bad that I can't live with it. I mean, considering what I paid for this car, and if I got it running, I can live with that. So it came with a Momo steering wheel also, and the hub adapter. This right here is probably worth more than what I paid for the car also. It has a dash cap, but it's not warped and looks pretty good. Has all the gauges. The carpets are still pretty black. They just need to be vacuumed. This thing looks fantastic. I mean, I've paid a lot more for worse cars. And there's the little armrest. I made some of my money back right there. It doesn't look too bad either. And I have the seat, but since this was in a little mini storage building, we couldn't open the door to get the seat back in, so we just chucked it in the trunk. So yeah, there's the interior. Let me go around here and pop the hood. Let's see. I do need to get the screws back in the armrest there, so I can shut the door. Sometimes it shuts, sometimes it doesn't. I haven't really worried about it because I don't really open the door that much. It just needs the screws put back. Now, I'm calling this the Guillotine Hood because the struts give you a false sense that they're going to work, and then right about the time you stick your neck underneath it, it falls on your head. So I've got a stick here to prop it up for now. Let's get it propped up. Alright, there we go. So this is the engine, and the head does have bent valves, but if you'll notice, there's no marks on the piston heads, because I think that the valves were bent by someone trying to break the engine free while the engine was, well, the valves were pressed against the pistons. So that's what I think pretty much happened. I don't think the engine was running. I think someone got the timing off tried to rotate the engine with a breaker bar and bent the valves that way, because it doesn't look like the engine was running at the time. This was the valves were bent, so that's just the theory anyway. But you can see that the belt is broken, but this looks to be a brand new belt. And usually when belts get old, they start losing teeth. They get saturated with oil and they get old, they start breaking teeth off, but the belt doesn't rip like that. So that again makes me think that someone or something might have happened where the engine was already locked up and frozen. But here's another thing that I found. Look at how the belt is run on the wrong side of the water pump. I thought, you know, maybe the belt broke and someone stuffed it this way, but I have really tried. I've got to like take that and push it all the way back down and then come back up the other side to do that, and why would someone wasted their time doing that? So maybe the belt was on wrong, it jumped timing and bent the valves and broke the belt. Who knows? Who knows? But I was told that it needs a clutch, so it's no big deal. I would do a clutch anyway. So you'll see some videos of this car in the future. I need to get this covered up. I need to get the cylinders cleaned out, because the cylinders look excellent. They really do, and I plan to keep them looking that way. So I'll pull this engine one day, and this would be a great little car. I mean, really, it wouldn't be half bad. So that's the plan for now, and I just thought I'd let you guys look at it. I will cover this engine tonight. Well, clean out the cylinders while I'm at it and then cover it up. It came with a huge box of parts. Well, boxes of parts, rather. So it has pretty much everything. It has the head, it has the cam tower. I had to just chuck all this out of my truck the other night, and I just put a tarp over it. But I'll put it in the shop later tonight. I just wanted you guys to see it. You can hear my cats playing. I got the intake with it, the radiator and everything. I just shoved it under the white car because, again, I just had to get this out of my truck. And I had to do it quick. So there you go. There's my new project car. I'm going to finish this video up by just putting the footage of me going to pick up the car in here. So until next time, guys, I hope you enjoy it. Hey guys, I bought a new 924S and I got to get it home, and the cheapest way is to just rent one of these car transports from U-Haul for about 60 bucks a day. That's with the $8 insurance. I think it covers like $5,000 in damage. So if you got a truck, or you can get you a truck, then just get one of those, and that's the cheapest way to do this.
Very poor decision. I've got those, and I have a set of two Cup 1 wheels.
Yeah, this is
Not the rain on this.
No, I don't know. That's
Yeah,
that's a 91 S2 class. No, that's got the boot spoiler. This is mine right here.
This is one I saw over at. Oh yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
Let's see.
And sit there.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah,
Well, you polished those foam valves?
yeah, myself.
Right now we got the car on the trailer.
Is that a waterproof case for your phone?
Yeah.
I was going to say.
Alright, so we got the car on the trailer in the pouring rain, and it's slacked off now. Everybody's soaking wet, but it's a pretty nice looking little car. Got a little minor ding there, but nothing major. You can walk around, the interior looks pretty good. Not too bad at all, really. Got a little Momo steering wheel in there. That'd look good with my turbos Momo shifter. I get a little spray over on the tail light, and this isn't too bad. This is still a pretty nice car despite a few dings. The phone dials look nice, and we're getting ready to take off and pull it back to the house. Just getting out of the city of Charlotte now. You may be able to see some of the skyscrapers back behind me, but traffic's died down quite a bit. Alright, I made it home, and I thought I'd give you a nice little walk around of this new 87 924S that I picked up. It was pouring rain when we loaded it up on here. Let me see if I can get far enough back for you to see it just a bit. So yeah, the body is pretty straight, and it looks like someone shot some rattle can on it in some areas, but it's not anything I'd really worry about. This right here probably come out. It's not creased or anything. Probably just pop that right on out. Overall, this car looks pretty good. I'll tell you later on what I paid for it, but the guy said he needed to get it out of his storage unit and sell it, and I just made an offer and he took it. I mean, it's Christmas time. Nobody really wants to spend money on a car right now, especially one that doesn't run. There you go, guys. That's just a cheap way of getting your project cars back to your shop or your home. And I'm getting ready to take this back to the U-Haul place, and we'll start in on this car tomorrow. So until next time, guys.